My name is Chiwendu Osisiago, presenter at Television Nigerian Business Daily. In a globalizing world, ours is to keep you engaged, informed, and educated on contemporary happenings in the business world. We therefore command a special audience of business-minded viewers who are eager to know more about business. I mean, your business. Why don't you take advantage of our special affordable offer to let the world know about your concepts, your goods, and of course, your services? You can call us on 080-3071-6959 or 070-3234-9054. You can also visit us at Television Nigerian in Guzapi, Abuja, and follow us on all the social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, on Twitter at Television Nigerian. Your business is our concern. My name is Chiwendu Osisiago, presenter at Television Nigerian Business Daily. In a globalizing world, ours is to keep you engaged, informed, and educated on contemporary happenings in the business world. We therefore command a special audience of business-minded viewers who are eager to know more about business. I mean, your business. Why don't you take advantage of our special affordable offer to let the world know about your concepts, your goods, and of course, your services? You can call us on 080-3071-6959 or 070-3234-9054. You can also visit us at Television Nigerian in Guzapi, Abuja, and follow us on all the social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, on Twitter at Television Nigerian. Your business is our concern.
This is Television Nigerian, a broadcast network committed to serving you the very best in online and offline television programming. Situated in the serene environment.
These are the facts. People of all ages can be affected by the coronavirus. However, older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions such as asthma, diabetes, heart diseases are more vulnerable to the disease. It is not for old people alone. Gargling salt and warm water or chewing garlic and ginger cannot prevent the virus. Drinking alcohol, hot lemon, palm oil or chloroquine will not kill the virus. The virus cannot be transmitted through mosquito bites. Antibiotics do not work against the viruses. Antibiotics work only against bacteria. Boiling pineapple peels, lime and ginger does not kill the virus. Putting raw onions in rooms will not ward off the virus. Using or spraying Dettol, special oils, and water all over your body cannot kill the virus. There is no scientific evidence that cooking, drinking, or eating any of these is an effective treatment for coronavirus. Do not self-medicate and take responsibility by sharing only verified messages from health authorities such as NCDC, Federal Ministry of Health, and WHO.
Coronavirus no be our friend, yo. Make we push am come out, yo. Corona, no be our friend, yo. Say make we push am come out, yo.
My country people, you see this coronavirus, no be joke. Make we help ourselves and our government pursue this yamayama sickness from our country. Make we remember to wash our hand every time with soap and water. Make we no forget to sanitize our hand and wear face mask when we come out. Also, make we avoid crowd and keep social distancing when we come out. My people, if you see say you don't get symptoms, make you rush go hospital make them treat you. Coronavirus no be our friend though. Make we remember say prevention better pass cure.
Corona our friend, yo. Make we push am come out, yo. Corona, no be our friend, yo. Say make we push am come out, yo.
Coronavirus is a danger disease, we can fight it and win. Coronavirus is a danger disease, we can fight it and win. Wash your hands every time, never shake hands. Stay away from mammals, they can cause infection. Stop again, we can chase it away. Oh, we can make it. Yeah, we can chase it away. Oh, we can make it. Yeah, we can chase it away. Coronavirus is a danger disease, a danger disease. We can fight it and win. Coronavirus is a danger disease, a danger disease. We can fight it and win. Don't be scared, we got this in our hands. God is on our side.
As the new decade began, no one would have had to expected that there would be a time when the entire world would come to a halt. COVID-19, as popularly called, is currently dealing a huge blow on human relationship and threatening global peace, employment, and security. Welcome to TV and Business Daily on Television Nigerian. I am Chiwendu Osisiago, and today we shall be discussing on the impact of COVID-19 on security and youth unemployment. My guests will expose more, but before we proceed further, let's look at what is happening in the business world. The Monetary Policy Committee anticipated in the economy in the first quarter of 2020 was expected to dip slightly, but with combined monetary and fiscal stimulus, the country may avoid a recession. The CBN Governor Gandhi Emefiele said this in Abuja at the end of the MPC 273 meeting held virtually. The MPC reduced the monetary policy rate to 12.5% from 13.5%. It, however, retained the cash reserve ratio and the liquidity ratio at 27.5% and 30% respectively. Emefiele noted that even if the lag effect of COVID-19 resulted in a low negative output growth in the second quarter of 2020, it could quickly be reversed to avoid a recession by the third quarter 2020 based on the far-reaching measures taken by the monetary and fiscal authorities to mitigate the combined effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and oil price shock. Electricity distribution companies have dragged the federal government to court to restrain it further from interfering in the corporate business activities of the power firms. According to the firms, the government, through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission and other agencies, had been interfering in the corporate activities of the DISCOs, a development they claimed had hampered their smooth operations. Senior officials of some of the power firms told our correspondents in Abuja on Thursday that the DISCOs resolved to take the matter to court. Nigeria's power distribution firms include Abuja, Benin, Eko, Enugu, Ibadan, Ikeja, Jos, Kaduna, Kano, and Port Harcourt DISCOs. It was gathered that the DISCOs were asking the court to restrain the affected agencies from interfering in the business unless the body of the power firm were duly consulted. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has said it is looking for a drive down the cost of producing a barrel of crude oil to $10 and below in oil fields across the country. The group managing director of the NNPC, Malam Miakari, said on Thursday that the national oil firm has sustained operations despite disruption and slowed down in economic activity. Kerry had said in March that the cost of crude oil production in the country was within the range of $15 to $17 per barrel, while that of Saudi Arabia was between $4 and $5 per barrel. It said country producing at the cheapest price will remain in the market, while those with high cost of production would not be able to cope with the competing prices. Kerry, in a presentation to journalists in Thursday, said revenue flow had been greatly impacted by the oil price decline of about 65%. He said the developments had affected the corporation liquidity position and the anticipated remittances to the federal government of 1.27 trillion naira from April to December 2020. Trading activities on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange fell by 0.22% on Thursday to halt its gaining strike as market speculators began profit-taking. Consequently, the all-share index dropped by 53.22 basic points or 0.22% to close at 25,166.01 basic points as against 25,221.23 recorded the previous day. The market capitalization of equities depreciated by 29 billion naira or 0.22% to close at 13.115 trillion naira from 13.144 trillion naira as market sentiment returned to the red zone. A turnover of 348.21 million shares exchanged in 7,148 deals was recorded in the day's trading. Premium subsector was the most active during the day, measured by turnover volume, with 155.75 million shares traded by investors in 3,003 deals. Volume in the subsector was largely driven by activities in the shares of FBNH PLC and Access Bank PLC. Banking subsector of the financial services subsector was boosted by activities in the shares of Fidelity Bank PLC and GT Bank PLC, followed with a turnover of 75.07 million shares in 1,173 deals. And that's the business update on Television Nigerian. I am Chiwendu Osisiago. Let's take a quick break. The program continues shortly.
My name is Chiwendu Osisiago, presenter Television Nigerian Business Daily. In a globalizing world, ours is to keep you engaged, informed, and educated on contemporary happenings in the business world. We therefore command a special audience of business-minded viewers who are eager to know more about business. I mean, your business. Why don't you take advantage of our special affordable offer to let the world know about your concepts, your goods, and of course, your services? You can call us on 080-3071-6959 or 070-3234-9054. You can also visit us at Television Nigerian in Guzapi, Abuja, and follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, on Twitter at Television Nigerian. Your business is our concern.